Good morning, judges. This is Kavach, the state's first AI driven community safety and crime intelligence platform, which transforms raw siloed data into real time spatial, predictive, and relational intelligence. This is our centralized dashboard, which gives you an overview of all the features we have implemented and a go through for anybody who directly logs into this command console. A completely interactive dashboard. Let me give you a go through all our features one by one. First, we have our hotspot map. Now, as you can see, instead of clustering the map with thousands of unorganized pins, Covers deploys a custom Haver-signed DBS scan spatial clustering engine, which basically means that at a threshold of 1.5 kilometers, it automatically detects and calculates coordinates easily, isolating true crime hotspots from background noise. Now, notice these blue markers. What these do is that Kavach dynamically overlays counterfeit currency seizure reported by field officers onto violent crime maps. So, how this benefits is that command officers can immediately see if an armed robbery hotspot correlates with a surge in fake currency circulating in some market sector. Next, if we go to our fraud network, this is a heterogeneous graph engine in which we have linked the offenders' phone numbers, UPI IDs, bank accounts, vehicles, crime syndicates, and we have used low-end modularity community detection, which automatically uncovers the hidden criminal rings that are impossible to spot in isolated spreadsheets. As you can see, these dots are all bank accounts, but they don't have a past history. Now they are all actually associated with this guy, which is Prakash Nayak. That this guy holds three ties with a network containing offenders. So this means he can be a money mule. That is what Kavach is. Now, with one single click, Kavach generates an emergency bank freezing directive under Section 63 of Bharatiya Sakshay Adhiniyam, sealed with an immutable SHA-256 cryptographic hash, and instantly dispatched to partner banks. Next, if we go to risk, now for this we have custom trained a XGBoost risk regressor with actual government data sets. We have right now four specialized machine learning models, and we have trained them joining the NCRB district IPC crime records of 2001 to 2012 with the 2011 Karnataka census and district income statistics. The result, we got an accuracy of 89.45% in predicting district level risk score. Now, as you can see, it's not a black box anymore. It is a completely explainable AI intelligence which correlates all the factors currently in the district with the crime rate. We also have a pattern intelligence where we identify the different patterns through specialized algorithms and tell exactly what's happening and why it's happening. The most probable causes, we highlight that. If we go through our other features, we have an anomaly alert platform where we depict what are the things which are not happening according to a certain function or certain expectation. So these are the anomalies which are also identified and they are sorted on the basis of the severity. We have investigations. We have given each and every person a criminal persona, and that persona is what we use for all the correlations and node based matching. These are the investigations that are going on. We have a unified data lake, the missing people, and unidentified body, telecom CDR, RBI fraud. We have the offender registry, of course. We have IP tracing. That's an interesting feature. With this, what we can basically do is that we can take any IP of anybody and we can get their key data, where they are, the gym sim they're associated to, and all the data we can possibly get legally through an IP address. We get that in here. Then we have the socio-economic correlation, which basically correlates unemployment with crime, poverty rate, police capita, and so on. Then we have AI investigation copilot, where we have 12 plus languages, and it's not just a chatbot. I must say that it's an omnipotent AI agent, which means we have fed it with the complete data of our entire website, and that's not statically fed. We have dynamically fed it, so if any new data comes, it automatically fetches it. So this guy in here has a particular persona, and he can not only answer your queries, he can also perform agentic functions throughout the website. So that's a specialty of this, and it is multilingual in 12 plus languages. So it's not an AI wrapper; it's a agent with sub agents working for it, and every response is based on RAG verified data. So it's an actionable intelligence RAG agent. I'll go through our next feature. As you can see, we have CCTV video analysis. In this, police can basically connect a CCTV cameras, and from these CCTV cameras, we can directly push this to our models, and from there, they will recognize the faces of the known criminals which are there in a database. So this will directly fetch the criminals if they are spotted in CCTV cameras. Next, we have the officer field lab, which is a very major feature. Now, a major drawback which happens is that if police are there in the main ground, they cannot actually note what's happening in there. So, this is for them that if they find a theft or robbery, any crime category, and at the exact coordinate which will be directly fetched, they can have some notes, they can have the exact rec- demonstrations or exact what's happening in there, and they can push it directly to our app, which will be stored in there as a node. So, this is also a USP which we possess. Next, we have a very major USP, which is the citizen side of it. We don't just empower the police, we also empower the citizens of a country. As we can see, the citizen access, this opens up to Nayak, the guy who delivers justice. The Nayak AI Council is also an omnipotent AI RAG agent, which is trained on 4,000 plus law records from BNS, BNSS, and other law documentaries, and it directly fetches from them and uses them to perform some major operations. First, right now we have a rampant surge in digital arrest. So we have prevented that by integrating it in a Nayak that we can lively call, and while calling we can have a live mic feature where it will detect if the call is a scam call or not. And if it is a scam call, it will directly give the information to the police console. We can also detect fake currency, scam messages, links, phishing, and definitely law checking. Citizens can also upload their crimes if they find any crime, and which will be stored in the safety map. So that's from our side. That is Kavach, an all-in-one AI intelligence platform which